Alright, guys, welcome back. In the last episode, we saved the last technician. Now, we just need to make our way back up outside the elevator shaft. And then, we'll have our first little boss fight against the Arkham Knight's remote-controlled attack helicopter, alongside a group of unmanned tanks.
Alfred.
I saw, sir. Initial scans indicate that the craft is unmanned and being controlled remotely.
Weapons lock deactivated.
Come on then, hero! Let's see if you can keep up with me!
Just gotta take out all these annoying little tanks he's got. Then we'll have to shoot down the Knight's little helicopter. Dodge his annoying barrage of missiles. And that right there, that's his most annoying attack, is the barrage. The little missile barrage. There's an upgrade that if we could have gotten by now if we had really wanted to get it. That would have made this a bit easier. But it's a useful upgrade, but it's not really necessary for this point in the game. And there we go. We take down his little helicopter.
Scarecrow is preparing the bomb in a central mixing chamber. I need a way in, and I need it now.
I'm working on it, but I'm gonna need a couple minutes.
Find it, Barbara.
Patience is a virtue. You've heard that, right? Guess not.
So yeah, apparently the Knight, really doesn't like that.
These two were lucky. Scarecrow's forces have murdered the other workers.
Bastards.
Take them back to GCPD, but be careful, Jim. There's militia all over Gotham.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to show Crane what happens when he messes with my city.
Make our way back in.
Oracle, I need that route to Scarecrow. We're running out of time.
You're not gonna like this. There's only one entrance, and it's been sealed from the inside.
What about the service tunnel?
It runs behind the main wall of the facility. I've sent you the location. What are you going to do?
Improvise.
What we gotta do here, just take a shot at the wall there with the main gun on the Batmobile and make your way back up here and reposition the
Is
ramp.
the strike team ready? I'm with them now. The asset is a crucial element of my plan. Do not disappoint me. I never disappoint.
What do you think they're planning?
First, we need to focus on stopping Scarecrow. Then I'll deal with the Knight.
So yeah, as y'all heard there, apparently Scarecrow has the Knight going after something or someone called the asset, and they're apparently very vital to Scarecrow's plan. But first we have priorities. We gotta capture Scarecrow, then we will deal with the Knight. Hopefully there won't be too many more of these daggum tanks. in the city.
Batman, I think I found a
The
weakness in
army
those drone
can't
tanks.
be,
I'll investigate and report
that
back.
well funded.
Took out our tank. Are you sure? Maybe our tanks took out his tank. What tank? Profile
The soldiers are covered by that sentry gun. I'll have to take them out quickly to avoid detection.
I hear it's a big car. So what now? Just follow protocols. Don't let him scare you. But he's driving a tank. A car that looks like a tank. We are the finest army ever assembled, whereas he is just one man. Let him come at us in his tank. We have hundreds of tanks. He is one man. We are thousands. He is good. We are better. Huh. You really did go to the briefings.
So yeah, sounds like one of them guys is fairly assured of their ability, and the other one is more worried about the Batmobile. Which one would you guys be in this situation? Would you be confident in the overwhelming numbers you have? Or would you be worried about one guy with a tank?
Batman, we made it back to the precinct, God knows how. There are tanks everywhere. The bastards must have been planning this for weeks.
Dig in and do what you can, Jim. I'll deal with them as soon as I've stopped the explosion.
We're all counting on you, Batman. We'll get through this, I know we will.
And yeah, that's one thing there in the script writing. I personally just disagree with. I don't think they were planning this for weeks. I think it'd be more accurate to say that they were planning this for months or even years, even realistic.
All units evacuate the Ace Chemical Facility. I say again, this is the final evacuation order. Anyone left behind will die painfully and afraid. So move it!
Listen up. I just got word that Phase 1 is complete. Right now, our client is preparing to engulf the city in a cloud of fear gas. Do not forget your training. Gas masks, useless. Respirators, useless. Only two things can keep you safe, men. Getting underground or as high as you can above it. Exposure to toxin causes severe psychosis, and in extreme cases, self-harm. You've all got your assigned rendezvous point, so be there, or God help you. And when you're there, sit tight. We've got drones on the streets, watchtowers scanning the skies. All we need to do is babysit this city, and let Arkham Knight and Scarecrow work out a few personal issues with the Bat. Come dawn, every man here gets to enjoy their very generous retirement plan. Got it? Sir, we heard that a consignment of the fear chemical was moved off-site. That is correct. Those resources have been assigned to Phase 3 of the operation. Any more questions? No? Good. Now I'm gonna run you through this again so we're all clear. Right now, our client is preparing to engulf this city in a cloud of
So
fear gas.
yeah, from the sounds of it, this isn't just a run. This isn't just a show up and kind of operation. They had this thoroughly planned out. With from the militia leader there. They have checkpoints. They have watchtowers and assuming that if everything goes right here in Ace, they have plans just to, basically keep watch over the city while Scarecrow and this Arkham Knight work out some personal issues with Batman. I mean, Scarecrow, sure, yeah. It makes sense why he'd want Batman out of the way. Still trying to figure out more info on this Arkham Knight character. But yeah, just knock out all these boys here.
I've just run a simulation based on the mixing chamber capacity. not bluffing, Bruce. I guess now we know why he evacuated the city.
He needed control of the plant. Only Ace Chemicals has the facilities to build a bomb of this size.
The fallout will be huge.
We played right into his hands. He didn't care if everyone ran.
He knew that no one would be able to escape the blast radius.
All remaining units rendezvous at the staging ground of the West Island now. You've done good work tonight, people. Gotham is ours.
And yeah, from there, that dialogue sounds like, Bats and the police, and by extension, everyone else in Gotham, played right into Scarecrow's hands. We basically just gave him control of Ace Chemicals, because if you think about it, even if Scarecrow had been planning this for a long time, the amount of preparation he would need in order to launch such a large
I need to stop the chemicals being loaded into the mixing chamber.
chemical attack
Once I
on
clear
an
the room,
entire
I can
city
focus on stopping the explosion.
at such a scale that that he was hyping up at the start of the game, it would be absolutely massive, and I don't think anyone would argue that that he would actually be able to pull something like that off without taking over Ace Chemicals. So, a bit of a blunder there by Batman and the GCPD.
Blast radius is at 23 miles and driving.
But, it'll be over soon, and, we'll have Scarecrow in custody, and then we can go after the Knight. Nothing bad should happen, right?
Need I remind
Dead cops. Fear-gassed. The men Jim had on guard.
And yeah, you look down there, you can see the officers that Jim had stationed here at Ace, and that number of officers would not be able
Blast radius is at 31
to
miles
hold
and
off
driving.
an enemy assault of such magnitude like what we've seen here.
He's over there! Come on!
And here, that guy there, he gets lucky and he sees me. I was hoping the fear multi takedown would have popped up, but it didn't. So that is I believe our first bit of damage in the playthrough.
Complete that task.
It is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
My fear toxin firsthand.
But with those guys taken care of, we only have 2 more guys to take care
They
of.
will not avoid their fate.
Target sighted! Chemical dispenser!
Get him. We pull him with the back claw,
Back pull! Ah!
and we knock him out. And now we can go confront the good doctor.
It appears that the flow of chemicals has stopped, which can only mean that you are here, Batman. I've been looking forward to seeing you again.
Do you really think you've won? Fear makes you predictable. I am in complete control.
How do I shut it down?
Let me go, or she dies.
What are you talking about?
Barbara Gordon.
Have you found him?
Get out of there! Now!
Relax. No one knows I'm here.
Nothing hurts like losing one of the family. knowing that there is no one to blame but yourself.
Alfred,
I heard what that maniac said to you, sir. I've been trying to contact Miss Gordon, unfortunately with no success.
keep trying.
So yeah, it sounds like the asset Scarecrow was discussing with the
I'm not trying
knight
to stop it,
earlier.
but I can reduce the blast
Turns
radius.
out it
And
was
what will happen to
Barbara.
you?
So
That doesn't matter.
Barbara has, from the sounds of it at least, has been either captured or
These canisters are highly
or
volatile.
or at
We'll have
least
to move slowly.
or at least
Be
we
very
have
careful.
lost communications
Sir, I
with
urge you to
her.
reconsider. Evacuate now.
But
If
before
you're caught in
we
that
can
blast, you will
go
die.
look for
There's
her
no
and
other way,
find
Alfred.
her,
There's always a way, sir.
we need
Please.
to reduce the blast radius of Scarecrow's dirty bomb, essentially. And just as, a little aside, outside of the active commentary here, more so for you guys, more so just my thoughts on this, from a narrative story perspective,
It's my fault they took her.
I'm
She was aware of the
surprised
risks, Master
that
Bruce. She'll be as angry as you
Bruce
are that she's
doesn't
allowed this
inform
to happen.
Alfred to let Tim know
Sir,
and
listen to me.
inform
Don't you
Tim
see?
that his
This
night
is what he wants.
is going to get
Gotham will be at his
a lot
mercy. You
worse.
cannot let him win.
And that that Alfred should basically send out the emergency broadcast signal that Bruce has for situations like this, because I mean, come on, we all know he has that, where he calls in basically the rest of the Bat family or other people that he believes who can help for situations like this.
You're out of time. I'm begging you, leave now.
But
what you're
that's
talking Do the right thing.
the narrative,
That's all that matters.
just story,
Master Bruce, I implore you,
perspective,
you must get
and my
over there.
thoughts on
If
this.
this is
That
about Miss Gordon,
the fact that
you cannot
that
blame
it
yourself
seems
for
kind
what's
of out of
happened. Save
character
yourself before it's too late.
that he wouldn't
Goodbye,
basically give that go ahead. For Alfred to basically call in the rest of the Bat family. And as we'll hear, later in the game, in a voicemail, we do know that Batwoman at least exists in the Arkhamverse. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the narrative right here, because it is very much implying that that this is the end for Bats.
Miss me?
No, Joker, I did not miss you. And we get a flashback. And we see daylight in Gotham. And for all these years, we all thought that daylight in Gotham was a foreign concept that just didn't exist. But no, it's real. Gotham with daylight. We can see the sun. What is that? Oh yeah, Gotham at daylight. Look at there, we can see the sun. It does exist in Gotham. And also, for the first time in the Arkham saga of games, we get to play as Commissioner Gordon. James W. Gordon. And just look at that. And just look at that sunset. It does exist. And we look over there at the city. We can see Wayne Tower and Wayne International Plaza. And also, if y'all have the matter of family DLC, you can also see where that DLC takes place. Y'all could see it out there in the harbor as well as Arkham Asylum, of course, the location of the first
Great.
game.
How the hell am I supposed to get in?
Voice pattern analyzed. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Commissioner Gordon.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and, so we make our way into the Panessa Studios, and sounds like this will be Bats's I guess forward operating base. Can't exactly go to the Batcave, but just like with Arkham Asylum, he does have a home away from home, I guess, but in this case it really wouldn't be that. It would just be just an abandoned building that was just so happened to be bought by billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne. I wonder if Mr. Wayne knows that Batman is squatting in his building.
What do you want, pig? Coming in here eyeballing me. You think you can police me? Nobody polices the Goliath.
Yo, Mr. King, you don't need to be that rude.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. You are the police commissioner. Your face was on that billboard they replaced with mine. What are you waiting for, old-timer? Johnny C doesn't do requests.
Alright, you narcissist.
Miss me already, Bats? Oh, it's you, Commissioner Boredom. What have you done with my soulmate? If you try to come between us, I'll carve you a smile so wide your head falls off.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to inform you, man, but Batman already has a girlfriend, and she's Cat Thing.
Commissioner, thank God. You have to get me out of here. They've locked me up, running tests like I'm some kind of guinea pig. There's nothing wrong with me.
Oh, thank goodness. Someone normal. I don't... Oh.
Batman.
I'm glad you came, Jim. You need to see this.
And Batman jump scare.
What is this place? Who are these people?
Before it killed him, Joker sent his infected blood out to all the hospitals in the state.
I know, we tracked it all down.
We missed some.
How?
Hospital errors. Transfusions that went unrecorded. 5 people were affected. Untreated, the blood's gestated too long. It's altering them. They're becoming...
Joker. My God.
It's a form of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, but mutated beyond anything on medical record.
What about that one? He doesn't look like the others.
Henry Adams. He's been infected the longest, but he's symptomless. Immune to Joker's blood. I've got Robin running tests to find out why. One thing's for certain. Henry's the key to all this.
I've cooperated. I've done everything you asked. You said it would only take a few days.
You can't hold him here against his will.
We're close, Jim. We can't let him go until we save the others.
Wait. You said 5. I only count 4. There's one missing.
He'll be here soon.
Can you hear me, Bruce? Oh, don't act all surprised, Bats. You knew this was going to happen sooner or later. Me stuck deep inside you. Together, we're going to give the city what it deserves. A new Batman. A better Batman. A darker, more... Well, we can come back to this later. First, we need to agree on some priorities.
Okay, yeah, and so...
Sure, you've saved the city by
yeah, so...
but Ace Chemicals...
I have thoughts and opinions on what they did there with, you know, the Joker blood and the, you know, and the Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease mutation and all of that, and the undocumented, you know, blood transfusions and all of that, and the fact that Batman is seeing Joker as a hallucination, and I have very much thoughts and opinions on all of that, because I feel like they didn't need to shoehorn Joker into the game for the final game. I feel like that was a mistake on Rocksteady's part, or, you know, because I don't know. I feel like an exec said that they needed Joker in the game in some way or something. But I'll continue after
Oh,
this.
thank God. When the explosion, I thought you might be...
It's okay, Alfred. I managed to reduce the blast radius and prevented the toxin from spreading into the city.
But what about Scarecrow? Or this Arkham Knight character? They've got tanks, missiles. Their forces are all over Gotham.
Crane got away. I was exposed to his toxin.
Good Lord, are you all right? Remember what happened at the asylum?
It's okay. I had a bad reaction. But it's over now.
I've really got to hand it to Scarecrow. I've never been a fan of his concoctions up till now, but this batch, it's intoxicating. It really brings out the me in you.
Sir, did you hear what I said? Commissioner Gordon has been trying to contact you.
Thanks, Alfred. Jim.
You got out. See, I said you wouldn't let me down.
I need to speak to you.
Sure. What is it?
Meet me outside GCPD prisoner detention. I'm heading there now.
Okay, where was I?
Per your request,
Yo,
I've created a series of
I don't know.
diagnostic simulations to test the
I
various
just feel
functions of
like
the suit and
I
Batmobile.
know
Simply
what
select
the
appropriate program,
the
and the Batcomputer
narrative
will provide a
story
navigational
implication is for the fear toxin and Batman and all of that, and the Joker hallucinations and all that. I don't feel
Alfred,
it's really
the militia
more.
forces,
It's
troop
more so
deployments,
that
equipment,
Batman
movements.
isn't
I want to know exactly what I'm up
afraid
against.
of becoming Joker, like it's kind of meant to be implied there in that cutscene. I think it's really more so Batman becoming more so like the character, the Batman who laughs. And if any of y'all know who that character is, you guys will kind of have an idea of where I'm going with this. But think back to, you know, all the events of, you know, Arkham Origins, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and all of that. And, a perfect example of it, think back to Arkham City and that long phone call that Joker had with Batman outside the old GCPD building. And Joker was just nagging Batman constantly that he should just off the henchman. That he should just off him. And I'll continue that a little bit once we're done with story progression. Sorry, guys.
I've got to go. Batman's here. What's wrong?
Jim.
Come on, you're scaring me.
It's Barbara. She's been taken.
No. I spoke to her. She said she got out. She left hours ago.
Stay calm. We'll get her back.
Which one? Who's got my little girl?
Scarecrow. They took her from the clock tower.
All right, we need to go. There could be a clue, something that will lead us to her.
I'll follow. Stay in contact.
You've got to tell him it's your fault at some point, Bats. And the great thing is, I'll be standing right there.
But, you know, anyway, pretty much, just, give like the short version of my thoughts on Joker and all of that.
Drive slow and let
It's
me
not
deal with any trouble.
so much that Batman is afraid of literally becoming the Joker, but he's more so afraid of, as I said earlier, basically becoming like the Batman who laughs. And as we'll see kind of later in the game, that, Bruce has been his tenure as Batman in the Arkham saga at this point has been going on for like either 10 years or 10 plus years. And just imagine that for a moment. 10 plus years, night after night, every night.
That's it.
And he's just constantly, when he captures enemies and has confrontations with like Joker, Two-Face, Penguin, Killer Croc, Bane, Mr. Freeze, all them guys. And what's something that they're always trying to get him to do? They're always either trying to get him directly or indirectly cross that, that final line.
Sir, before you head to the clock
and
tower,
he never has.
like to hear the analysis of the
For all that time, as far as we are aware, Batman he does not kill. Either directly or really indirectly if he can help it.
As you can see, Miagani Island is heavily
The only ways, where he would is if, for characters like Solomon Grundy, who, Grundy, he's died, thousands on thousands of times, and he always comes back. It's stated in his bio and in his little character.
Thanks, Alfred.
And all the lore that we get about Grundy in the Arkham games. So even when we quote unquote beat him in Arkham City, all we did was just temporarily beat him, and he'll almost assuredly come back. But, but yeah, it's just, just from my, opinion, it's, not that, like, Bruce is going to become, like, the Joker. But it's more so his personal fears of crossing that line. And, I don't personally agree with the, the narrative that, like, at least in the Arkham games, that, like, Joker is, Bruce's greatest enemy and all of that. But from the narrative perspective, it kind of, is implied that that is the case. And as we'll, kind of see later, that the, quote-unquote, like, relationship between Batman and the Joker is truly, and I think a lot of people would agree with it, that it's really a one-sided, forced relationship on the Joker's, but, for the Joker and by the Joker, that he's been doing for all this time. The only reason, that, Bruce, really entertains the lunacy of Joker and all of that is because he's been dealing with him for such a long time. But, anyway, and, here I completely blow my stealth, but we take out arguably the most dangerous guy there, the medic. Don't want him waking guys up. But, getting back on, to the whole Joker, Batman Who Laughs type storyline that they were kind of going with in Arkham Knight. I think I've kind of really, said my piece on it. That, that it's really not so Batman becoming Joker, because remember, he took both the cure that Freeze made and he drunk the a little bit of the Lazarus water that Raish had him drink. And sure, yeah, the effects were presumably, temporary and all of that, and they probably were. But I don't think it was, if any of y'all have seen Clown Puncher's Arkham City theory video that, and I'll just give y'all a brief synopsis if y'all haven't, but basically in his video, he argues that Bruce isn't really poisoned with Joker's contaminated blood. He's more so just suffering the effects of a bad blood transfusion. And that basically, to those of y'all who are medics or doctors, y'all know that
Jim, the area is secure.
most likely that Joker's blood type and Bruce's blood types aren't compatible. And as we see in Arkham City, we see some of the effects of of what happens if two people's blood types aren't compatible. So, and I mostly agree with Clown Puncher's video that Bruce, basically, like at the halfway point in the game, is cured of Joker's contaminated blood, or at least the bad blood transfusion aspect of it. But for the
just yet. Come on.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess for the the more resilient effect of it, he still needed the cure from Raish's blood.
Just wait till your father gets
But
home.
yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's just I just feel like in this one they kind of tried to adjust the pre-established canon of City to kind of shoehorn Joker into the last game, and and all this, but and as we'll see later in the game, when with Batman's eyes turning green, I don't think that's because Joker has green eyes or anything to do with it. Quick pop quiz for you guys. Which two characters have green eyes and that they were used in the process of making Titan, which Joker overdosed on?
Memory lane.
Do y'all remember the two other characters who have green eyes?
To the main event.
And well, for those of y'all who don't know or don't want to guess, or for those of y'all who do know and already know, that is correct. Poison Ivy and Bane both have green eyes.
It's not like he went out and got his daughter killed.
And what happened to pretty much everyone who took Titan? Their eyes turned green. So whenever we see, Bruce's eyes turn green, I don't know if I fully agree, with it being, oh, Bruce is turning into the Joker.
Oh God, no.
It's more so a mix of like Joker's fear, Bruce's fears of becoming like the Joker, and maybe some
This isn't
residual
your fault,
effects
Of course it
type
is.
left over in his system.
Crane's done this to get to me.
Still.
I should have been here.
There's something I need to show you.
We haven't got time. She's not like us.
Identity confirmed.
She's strong, Jim. Stronger than you realize.
She works for you? This is all your fault.
I will find her.
She's my family. My daughter. She's all I've got. I never should have trusted you. Never. I'll do this on my own. Stay away from my family.
Sorry for rambling a little bit there during the cutscene, guys. I apologize. I just wanted to get my thoughts out on the slight altering of canon there a little bit.
Of course, I wouldn't have told her.
But yeah, and as we'll see later in the game, it there's evidence that kind of backs up my previous thoughts that it's more so that just the fear of Bruce becoming like Joker, but not actually turning
covered their tracks by disabling the
pale
clock tower's
skin,
security
green
cameras.
eyes.
It's
Just
CCTV system,
him
I should be able to
acting
monitor
like
all
Joker,
access points to the building.
but not becoming it. And with that, we unfortunately with the and here's a little Easter egg for those of you who don't know. We'll see a familiar face there in the bottom of the CCTV camera there. See if you guys recognize our favorite serial killer. There he is. To anyone who recognizes that face, you guys will know who that is. And okay, let's rewind the tape, to where we need to be. We find where they took Barbara.
That's the vehicle they took Barbara away in. Those tires are Amertech D60s. I can program the Batmobile to track their unique tread pattern. It'll lead me right to them.
And there, guys, as y'all see there, we have our first
Lockdown
season
Talk
of
Tower.
Infamy.
Authorization.
DLC side mission popped up. And since we are nearing the end of this episode, guys, and I apologize for rambling about my personal headcanon for the narrative story of some of the game. But we are nearing the end of this episode, guys.
I was aiming for her head.
And all I'd ask is, you guys, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, tell me your thoughts down below, and maybe subscribe if you want to stay up to date. And I'll see you guys next time.